Welcome back to AFL Winners. The West Coast Eagles and the Brisbane Lions had an interesting battle on Saturday night to decide which is the worst team in the AFL this year. And it was almost a draw.
In the opening second, and he couldn't hold on to it. Strike. The whole crowd went up with that. Prentice, 30 from goal, pokes it towards goal, and they finally get the opening goal. Ball hits the deck. Stiller, a little too high for power. Can't collect it, and Nat knew he does. Lynch with the long roost from 52. Magnificent. Brennan. And now Jonathan Brown's coming from the square. He's on the move. He's got it. Too strong. It would be an understatement to say they need a goal. From 35, hits it nicely and bent it through. McGinnity caught. Scott Selwood caught by Harwood. Riscatelli, Adcock, Simon Black. Can he do something with it? Just chips it up to Jonathan Brown, who was left free wide.
Oh, he's genuinely struggling for air at the moment.
He's got Brisbane's only goal so far. He likes it off the boot. The Brisbane Lions in front. And he takes on Proud on the mark.
Now Lynch is leading the ball carry here.
And he gets there, hands, Lacroix, off hands, rolls it, tumbles it. How good is he? Redden, the long bomb. Clark was back there, was it touched? Banfield tried to sweep on it. Little toe by Cornelius. Rockcliffe, Banfield.
Was that a throw?
It's been paid. Oh. Short pass inside 50, didn't want to go for goal. Jack Redden. Tom Rockcliffe, equal career high 30 possessions against Melbourne last week, but the two crucial 50-metre penalties in the second half that gave Demons their only 2 goals in the second half. Said he wanted to make amends tonight, and that's a good way to start.
He's certainly an informed player, but they've got to just find another player down there to just a bit of a smokescreen for Brisbane.
Patfull, Black, Redden.
Good tackle by
Prentice dragged him down. Strike gives it up. Shepherd to tie the scores. Rolls it towards goal, and the crowd's alive. Prentice has got a couple to beat. He was dragged down by Power then. Umpire saw it.
Advantage.
Prentice's ball. McGinnity gets the advantage. Pushed on the kick. Lacroix.
Behind the mark.
He's put the marker on him.
Oh, mate, he is one of the best kicks going around.
It would make it 60 goals, 24. That's how accurate he is. And by a whisker.
Got it.
Cox, I think most things in this game in slow motion would probably look a little worse. Black.
Mine.
Pops it wide.
That is an unbelievable kick.
Mark taken by Ryan Harwood. Game number 3 for Ryan Harwood. He's yet to play in a win.
He's happy.
And that kick will go a long way to helping them to a win. Lacroix, he rises. He was edged under it. Merritt back of the pack. Stevens was there, but he couldn't trap it. Riscatelli, don't argue on Lacroix. Runs into trouble. Strike, needs to nail it, does nail it. West Coast Eagles in front. Behind there would have tied the scores.
2 on 1 here. Kennedy.
He overread it. Merritt, one last chance for the Lions here. Can they get a mark or a free?
Jonathan Brown.
He's paid the mark.
He's paid the mark. He's pushed him in the back.
It all rests with the greatest.
Oh, he's missed it.
Hits it low, bends it back. He's got it.
Who else but Brown could drag his team over the line for their first win in 9 weeks? The Lions almost certainly consigning the Eagles to their first wooden spoon in the club's history. 10-10-70 to West Coast 9-11-65 in front of just over 32,500 at Subiaco Oval. He may be injured, but he still leads magnificently. Brown with 5 goals for the Lions. For the Eagles, only Lacroix managing multiple goals with 2. No injuries to report to the coaches, and while Michael Voss is happy for his team to enjoy the win, he knows there's a lot more work to come.
You enjoy it, but as part of a competitor, you've got to have an even keel, and your emotion, you can't have the emotion up, you can't have the emotion down, you can't do it quarter to quarter, you can't do it game to game. So we've got to be able to learn how to be able to do that over a consistent basis. And we've had a couple of losses the last couple of weeks, but this week is 4 points. So in my eyes, like you said, it's important to the club, it's important to this team to be able to turn it around, but let's not overplay it. It's 4 points.
Some people will just judge it on ladder position, and that's that's a reasonable thing to judge teams on. But our view is we don't want our supporters waiting 40, 30, 20 years for another premiership like a lot of supporters are out there waiting for. We're pretty keen to build one a lot quicker than that, and that takes a bit of pain and takes some brave moves, but we'll stick with it and hopefully it will happen for us.